Good morning. More jokes. Three spinster sisters were sitting around their dining table discussing the various ways age had caught up with them. The first one admitted her memory was getting so bad she would stop on the stairs and sometimes forget if she was heading up or heading down. The next sister remarked that her memory was really getting bad because she had put the mail in the fridge and a sandwich in the mailbox. The two sisters laughed. However, the third sister said, "Well, I may have a few little complaints about aging, but my memory is just fine, knock wood," as she gave the table a rap with her knuckles. Then she jumped up to see who was at the door. A man had 6 children and was very proud of his achievement. He was so proud of himself that he started calling his wife Mother of 6 in spite of her objections. One night they went to a party. The man decided that it was time to go home and wanted to find out if his wife was ready to leave as well. He shouted at the top of his voice, "Shall we go home, mother of 6?" His wife, irritated by her husband's lack of discretion, shouted back, "Any time you're ready, father of 4." An elderly married couple scheduled their annual medical examinations on the same day so they could travel together. After the examination, the doctor then said to the elderly man, "You appear to be in good health. Do you have any medical concerns that you would like to discuss with me?" "In fact, I do," said the man. "After I have sex with my wife the first time, I am usually hot and sweaty, and then after I have sex with her the second time, I am usually cold and chilly." "This is very interesting," replied the doctor. "Let me do some research and get back to you." After examining the elderly lady, the doctor said, "Everything appears to be fine. Do you have any medical concerns that you would like to discuss with me?" The lady replied that she had neither questions nor concerns. The doctor then asked, "Your husband had an unusual concern. He claims that he is usually hot and sweaty after having sex the first time, and then cold and chilly after the second time. Do you know why?" "Oh, that old coot," she replied. "That's because the first time is usually in July, and the second time is usually in December." Hal and Sue are invited to a fancy Halloween party, and Sue rents costumes for both of them. She has been looking forward to it all week, but on the day of the party, Sue comes down with the flu and tells Hal to go alone. Hal gets into his gorilla suit and drives off. After a nap, Sue wakes up feeling much better. Realizing that Hal hasn't even seen her costume, she decides it might be fun to show up at the party to see how her husband acts when she isn't around. When Sue arrives, she spots Hal, who is dancing seductively with a series of attractive women. And when the gorilla notices Sue, who is dressed as Cleopatra, he immediately leaves his current partner to be with her. After some hot and heavy dancing, he suggests they go outside for a little walk. Sue agrees, and they soon find themselves making love in the woods. A little while later, Sue leaves the party and drives home, wondering what Hal will have to say about the evening. 2 hours later, Hal returns and finds Sue sitting up and reading in bed. "How was it, dear?" she says. "Oh, the same old stuff. You know, I never have a good time when you're not around." "Didn't you even dance?" "No. In fact, I spent the entire evening playing cards in the den with two other guys. But the guy I loaned my costume to, he had a hell of a time." Two old friends make a pact that the first one to die will do everything possible to make contact with the other. The following summer, Mel dies of a heart attack, leaving Dave lonely and depressed. A month after the funeral, Dave picks up the phone, and it's Mel, just as he promised. "Mel, old pal, it's great to hear from you. Boy, I really miss you. Tell me, what do you do all day?" "Dave, you're not going to believe it. In the morning, I get up for a big breakfast, and then I screw. After that, I go out and lie around in the sun and screw some more. Then it's time for lunch, then in the afternoon a nap, and then more screwing until dinner. Then one last screw before I go to sleep." "Mel, that's remarkable. I had no idea heaven would be like that." "Who's in heaven? I'm a bull in Wisconsin." And with that, until next time.